There's a sacred rhythm weaving through the stars, a celestial dance inviting us to understand ourselves and others on a deeper level. For those who gaze upward with wonder and listen within, the zodiac offers whispered wisdom, guiding, healing, and inspiring us to live more fully. Today, we explore the rich layers of 3 zodiac signs, uncovering how their spirits shine and sometimes falter, so we may navigate life with more compassion and clarity. Leo, fiery fixed sign ruled by the radiant sun. Born under a heart of fire that never dims, these souls carry a natural glow that draws others like moths to a flame. Their enthusiasm crackles with boundless energy and creativity, often lighting up any room they enter. At work, they're the inspiring leaders who rally teams with warmth and visionary ideas, eager to take center stage and own their moment. In relationships, their generosity unfolds like an endless summer, lavishing loved ones with attention, gifts, and heartfelt expressions of love. Yet, this blazing spirit can also struggle against its own intensity. A strong desire for admiration sometimes veils a tender vulnerability beneath, making it hard for them to admit when they feel overshadowed or underappreciated. Pride can lead them into stubbornness, where compromise feels like losing their crown. Their passionate nature might occasionally escalate into dramatic outbursts if they sense neglect or misunderstandings, making peace elusive. The key for these majestic souls is to embrace humility as strength, recognizing that vulnerability deepens connections instead of weakening them. Learning to share the spotlight and gently accept imperfections, both their own and others, creates space for true intimacy and growth. They thrive best when their fiery spirit is tempered with patience and empathy, allowing their warmth to heal, not burn. Cancer, nurturing cardinal water sign ruled by the moon. Deeply intuitive and tender-hearted, this sign embodies the sacred art of emotional attunement. They possess a rich inner ocean of feelings and memories, often serving as the quiet caretakers in their circles. In family and friendships, their loyalty is steadfast. They remember birthdays, soothe wounds, and celebrate successes with a nurturing presence that feels like home. At work, their empathy translates into being the supportive glue that holds teams together, often sensing unspoken tensions and knowing how to mend them. However, this intimate connection to emotions brings challenges too. Their protective shells can harden into defensiveness, making it difficult for others to approach during times of moodiness or retreat. They may harbor fears of rejection, causing them to clutch too tightly or resist necessary change, preferring the comfort of familiar shores. The weight of their own feelings can sometimes lead to overwhelm or quiet simmering resentment, especially if they feel unseen or misunderstood. Encouragement for these sensitive souls lies in cultivating boundaries that protect without isolating, and fostering courage to express needs clearly rather than assuming others can read their minds. Embracing vulnerability as a bridge rather than a barrier opens a path toward balanced, nourishing relationships. When they learn to ride their emotional tides with grace, they become healing vessels, sources of profound comfort and strength. Capricorn, disciplined cardinal earth sign ruled by Saturn. Grounded and purposeful, those under this sign build their worlds brick by brick, driven by an inner call to responsibility and achievement. The lessons of Saturn instill a fierce work ethic and a knack for long-term planning, often making them the reliable pillars in professional settings where structure and consistency are prized. In personal life, their loyalty runs deep, even if it's expressed more through actions than words. Financial stability often feels sacred, seen as a way to safeguard themselves and those they care about. Yet, this steady climb can cast long shadows. The intensity with which they strive for success may lead to self-imposed pressure and perfectionism that weighs heavy on the spirit. Emotional expression may be muffled, as they sometimes confuse vulnerability with weakness, creating a barrier that keeps others at arm's length. The fear of failure can spark harsh self-judgment, and a tendency to prioritize work over rest risks exhaustion and missed moments of joy. Inviting these tenacious souls into balance means reminding themselves that strength includes softness, and that rest recharges ambition rather than diluting it. Opening up about fears or failures doesn't diminish their value but enriches authenticity. When they allow a bit of looseness in their rigid goals, they create room for creativity, relationships, and true fulfillment to flourish alongside success. The interplay between these three signs, fiery radiance, emotional depth, and steadfast ambition, paints a powerful mosaic of human experience. Together, they teach us that passion without vulnerability can scorch, emotions without boundaries can drown, and discipline without softness can harden. But when combined with awareness and compassion, each quality becomes a beacon, lighting the way to a richer, more resonant life. If you find yourself drawn to the mysteries and wisdom of the stars, join our community here at Astro Vibes. Subscribe to explore more cosmic stories, insights, and guidance that uplift your journey through life. Remember, the universe speaks to those who listen with open hearts. Let's keep vibing with the cosmos together.